Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Gabriel, and today we're doing another twin flame energy reading for the week ahead. This is meant to be timeless, however, so whenever you find it, no matter where you're at on your journey, there is a message for you here. Today, we're going to be pulling from the Starseed Oracle cards by Rebecca Campbell. And the first card that we have for today is I'm Sorry, Defenselessness, Riding Past Wrongs, Uprooting. And I pulled this card for myself a few days ago. So it's interesting that it's coming back now because I found this kind of profound. And if you notice, there's like two faces here. And really what this looks like is this person apologizing to themselves. And when I pulled this card, I immediately felt where I needed to apologize to myself and to that inner child, that inner part of me that was hurting in that moment where I needed to love myself. And I think this is really important and underrated to do. I think we often think of apologizing to other people, apologizing to family members and friends, and where we've wronged others. But really, there's a place where we are looking to forgive ourselves. And self forgiveness is so powerful. And it's recognizing that maybe we didn't know better back then, or maybe we did, and we made a choice that resulted in our own suffering, or we adopted beliefs that made us feel bad or made us feel like we weren't worthy of love. And to really apologize to that part of yourself can be intensely relieving and help you make way for joy and clear the space for the love that you truly desire and want to bring into your life. I know that when I gave myself that love and that forgiveness, my inner child just felt like, you know, like so relieved, because it was a part of me that was feeling guilty or feeling angry with myself for making mistakes and not knowing better, and maybe knowing better and making the wrong choice. And it was so powerful and so relieving to just say I'm sorry. And I've seen other people in the community moving through similar things like this as well, and writing an apology letter to themselves. Giving yourself permission to just let go of the mistakes, let go of you can let yourself off the hook for learning and growing. And you're going to make mistakes, you're going to have moments where you fall short, but it's how you respond to that that really helps you grow. It's making a new choice rather than guilting yourself for what you didn't do or what you should have done. It's, that didn't work out. Take responsibility. I love you. I forgive you. Let's keep going. And that's so profound and so powerful. And as you forgive yourself, you forgive your twin flame as well, and you also forget your twin flame also forgives you. They mirror this place where you hold grudges against yourself or where you judge yourself, and when you let go of that, you experience the release of that in your reality as well. Like, you no longer experience being a victim or being you no longer experience being judged or being blamed or feeling bad about yourself, where because you've healed that space within yourself. The next card is Whale and Orca Elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Yeah. So as you've cleared the way of and let go of these lower vibrational frequencies of blame and guilt and feeling bad, you start to go deeper into self-love, and you can better express yourself and share who you truly are. You aren't this guilt-laden, um, you know, terrible person. You are a beautiful, divine child of God who has a unique song, who has a unique story, who has unique gifts to share. And the world is better off when you do share yourself and you do share your light. And the deeper you go into self love and truly loving yourself unconditionally, the more you can freely express yourself, and it just becomes natural because that is who you are. So don't be afraid to share yourself in the way that feels good and natural and authentic to you. The next card is called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. Yeah. Feels like a nice thing here. It's like once you've like forgiven yourself, you're moving into this space of deeper love with yourself. It's time to step up into who you are, who you're called to be. We can never repay God for the life that we've been given. But the way that you repay God is by giving of yourself to the world. And that doesn't mean that you become a slave to the world. That means that you share yourself in by performing your function, by living your life purpose, by being joyful and sharing yourself and doing the things that feel good to do, right? Because that does help humanity. You expressing yourself helps others have permission to do the same, but it also provides something for someone, right? All of our purposes have some, have rippling effects for others that maybe we don't even realize. Like I'm doing this card reading and maybe it only reaches 4 people. Who knows, right? Um, but maybe that changes someone else's life and that person expresses themselves in the way that feels good and it changes, even if it changes one other life, there's still a ripple effect there of it changed that person, and that person changing changes this next person, right? And just by being you, just by expressing your song, your unique gift, you are living as you are called. So follow your bliss, follow what feels good for you, and express yourself authentically as your divine self. The next card is You Are Not Alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. Yeah, and again, like you can be yourself, you can express yourself freely, but you don't have to be alone in this. I think sometimes we feel like, oh, well, if I love myself, if I express myself, if I don't, fit in, then I'm going to be alone, right? But that's not how you attract your tribe. That's not trying to fit in is not how you honor yourself and not how you help others truly connect to who you are. When you are truly expressing yourself, you attract your community. If you're on the twin flame path, you naturally gravitate to others who are on the same path as you. And as you're moving through certain challenges, you resonate with these people so that you're moving through it together. You're never going through something alone. Just the other day, I was in my own healing session with my coaches, and I was moving through this feeling that I was bad, right? And their message to me was like, everybody's moving through this right now. Like everybody has this energy that they're moving through, a feeling that they're bad and things like that. And like I think they said that we're all in this together, and I thought of that High School Musical song, right? But the the core essence is there is that you're never going through this stuff alone, and any isolation that you feel is really only ever self-imposed. Is that you feel like, oh, I'm different, oh, I'm the only one going through this, oh, I'm bad, I'm wrong. No, forgive yourself, let yourself off the hook, and recognize that you are moving through this with the rest of consciousness. Maybe a small group of consciousness is going through the same thing at the same time, but you're not alone in that. And everyone going through the twin flame journey has either already moved through that, is actively moving through that, or will move through that at some point. And the journey is in cycles. So at any point in time, you could go through that again on a deeper level. But you're not alone, and you do have support, you do have community to help you, but you have to claim that in order to experience it for yourself. And the bottom of the deck, the overall energy for the reading of this week, the energy is karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. In the last couple of weeks that I've been pulling for, it there is like this period of growth that I feel like we're all going through. And as you grow into your authentic self, these karmic partnerships, that you maybe see your twin flame with, whether that's like a karmic romantic partner or a karmic situation, third party with a family member, or um, a community conflict or a religious conflict. These things start to fall away as you truly come into who you are and start to really recognize that you are a divine child of God and express yourself from that space, because your twin flame is really attracted to you being who you are on that level, not you doing what you think you should do to attract them, but you being who you are, you being the deepest, sincerest, most divine expression of you. And you don't have to suddenly like be able to fly and manifest a pot of gold. This is a process. And you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be completely healed to be with your twin flame. God determines when you're ready to be with your twin flame. So you don't have to worry about that piece. You just move through what is in front of you. And as you come into that deeper awareness of who you are and truly see yourself as the divine being that you are, your twin flame can see you as well. The reason that you manifest these karmic relationships is because there's some lie that you're believing about yourself, whether you need love outside of yourself, you aren't divine, you're not worthy of love. Um, all of these things manifest these karmic relationships, these karmic situations that you have to move through and transcend. The more you see yourself clearly, the more your twin flame sees you clearly, and that's where you come together. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. If you'd like support on your twin flame journey, whether that be one-on-one coaching services or your own personalized card reading to help you understand the next steps in your union, you can find my services at SacredTwinFlameUnion.com, and I will see you all in the next video.